I really can't have you leave your car here. What are you talking about? There's plenty of space here. I'll be back for my car in a year, okay?
Trouble Busters!
Ma'am, what type of traditional hotel would you not want to stay at? Of course, I would never want to stay over with a group with someone with a child's body, a brilliant mind, and also the grandchild of a renowned detective. Sounds like a crime is about to occur, huh? My name is Melanie. I run a hotel business that I inherited from my parents. Business is going well. We get a lot of wonderful hotel guests, and I've been enjoying my work every day. Except for one problem that I've been dealing with. Okay, done parking my car. Chelsea? Oh, I didn't know you were here, Melanie. That's not the concern. Why is it that you keep parking your car at our hotel's parking lot as if you own this place? Oh, you don't have to be so petty about this. Besides, I've been making sure I bring you a souvenir to express my appreciation for letting me park my car here too. Most importantly, we've known each other ever since we were still students, so we're practically a family. No, I'd feel that way if this were my house, but this is our hotel's parking lot. You can't continue parking your car when you're not even staying at our hotel. What are you talking about? There's plenty of space here. I'll be back for my car in a year, okay? In a year? What do you mean by that? A year? Wait, what? I'm going to accompany my husband's business trip abroad for a year. That's not okay. In that case, I really can't have you leave your car here. Goodbye. Chelsea, you need to come back here. Jeez, you're persistent. I'll be back to get my car later, so just leave it there, okay? Are you sure about this? I'll be waiting for you. What is it? You know exactly why I'm calling. When are you planning to be back for your car? Well, I'm already in Hawaii right now. Excuse me. So I can't go back for it, realistically speaking. What about your car, though? I already told you that I'll be back for it in a year. Oh my goodness.
Chelsea, who's that?
Oh, I decided to leave our car at a cheap private parking lot while we were gone, and the manager there is just calling. What? She's shamelessly telling a lie. Look, Chelsea, if you don't come back for your car within a week from now, I'm going to move your car to a paid parking lot. Okay, you can move my car all you want. Anyway, I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Ugh. She probably thinks I won't be moving her car. Well then, in that case, I'm going to make her learn a lesson for the sake of this world and humanity. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters! As I declared, I decided to tow Chelsea's car to a paid parking lot. About a week later, I was able to find a company who were willing to have her car parked at their parking lot for a year.
I don't mind having the car parked here for a year or two, as long as she's gonna pay for what she owes me.
Really? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I had so much fun!
Huh? It seems like my car is missing.
That's right. Melanie texted me to let me know that she moved our car. It's at...
This is a nice parking lot.
I agree. Melanie did a great job finding this place. What? 5 million? Wait, what? Why? Wait, $10 per minute? You're kidding me.
What's the matter?
No, nothing. That's right. I never asked Melanie how much the parking fee would be at this parking lot.
So, how much is it?
Huh? It's not that much.
Wait, $5 million? Am I looking at that correctly?
It's only 5 million won.
But that's still about $425,000. Just move your hand and let me see.
Aww.
See, it says it's $5 million. What's going on, Chelsea? You told me that we had the car parked in a cheap parking lot.
I'm sure this has to be some kind of a mistake on the property management side.
What?
I mean, there's no way they'd be charging us this much.
But then there's a sign that says they charge $10 per minute!
Don't worry. Let me go talk to them directly about this. So, why are you here? You parked my car at a parking lot that charges $10 per minute, and I am being charged $5 million. That was because you said it was okay. But then, why'd you have to park my car at such an expensive parking lot? You parked your car for a year. Most parking lots won't allow that. But then, didn't you feel bad to do this to me? Even if I did, I had no other choice because they were the only parking lot that would keep your car for a year. And it was your fault for choosing that parking lot, so you should pay for it. I can't. It's over $5 million. Well, give me a discount then. That's not going to happen either. It's not like I manage that parking lot. What am I even supposed to do then? My car is stuck there and I can't even get it out. Well, I guess I have no choice then. As my final mercy for her, I decided to talk to the property manager of the parking lot to explain that Chelsea doesn't have the financial ability to pay for the parking fee, and he agreed to let her pay over time. However, are you telling me that I'd have to pay $1,000 a month for 14 years? What the heck? That's a mortgage at that point. You really don't have any other choice. You owe them $5,256,000. You gotta be kidding me. I'm not going to pay them.
How'd it go?
We'll return the car to where it was parked, and I'm going to consult a lawyer about this.
A lawyer?
We can't possibly pay this ridiculous price. I'm going to consult a lawyer to see if there's anything we can do about this.
Starting from the conclusion, it seems like you can file for bankruptcy.
Really?
Yes, there are 3 conditions for filing for a personal bankruptcy. The debtor is in a state of insolvency, the debts are not non-dischargeable claims, the debtor is not subject to any reasons for denial of discharge. Most importantly, in your case, you never ended up in debt because of irrational reasons, such as gambling, and you haven't filed for bankruptcy within the last 7 years, so you have a high chance of being able to file for bankruptcy.
Does that mean that my $5 million charge will be free if I were to file for bankruptcy?
To put it simply, that is correct. Since this will be handled as a summary bankruptcy case, you should be able to complete the process in about 3 months.
Yeah. Oh, is that you, Chelsea? How'd things go in the parking lot? I won't have to pay a single penny. What? Why is that? I discovered that I'll get to file for bankruptcy. Are you sure about that? If you file for bankruptcy, you'll have a lot of limits, and your assets will also— No, there's nothing to be worried about. I don't have much in my savings to begin with, so now this means that I'll end up with victory. And I'm sorry, you probably tried to punish me, but I guess you're the one to be punished. Did you come all the way over here just to say that to me? It was because I wanted to let you know how it turned out. I was born on a planet where I'm allowed to do anything I want. I'm the luckiest woman on Earth. Hey, Melanie, how do you feel? How do you feel about this right now? Hey. Ugh. It's so nice to get to stay at a hotel with my husband's money. Are you sure you want to be so relaxed? Huh? It's not like your bankruptcy has been approved, right? Well, it's pretty much already decided. You don't have to mind me. But then—
I finally found you! I guess this is where you were.
Who the heck are you?
I'm the guy who manages the parking lot where you left your car. My real job is to loan money, though.
Huh? So what? I'll be filing for bankruptcy, so I have nothing to do with your parking fee.
I see. Bankruptcy, huh?
That's right. So no matter what you tell me, I won't have to pay you a single penny. I'm sorry to have wasted your time to make you come all the way over here.
Don't you think it's only the right thing to do for you to repay the debt you made for yourself?
What the heck is wrong with you? No matter how much you intimidate me, I don't have the money to give you. Besides, what's this? Did you think that you'd get money from me if you were to intimidate me like that? What era do you live in? Seriously, I don't know if you loan money to people or what, but you're definitely outdated. You should know yourself, you greedy butt. I'm protected by the law, so you can't do anything to me. Yes, hello. I'm having so much fun right now.
Why do you sound so relaxed right now? Your bankruptcy had been denied.
Huh?
I explained to you so many times. I clearly told you that during the bankruptcy process, the trustee would thoroughly investigate your assets, so you must not do anything dishonest.
Does that mean?
Anyway, you need to go back home as soon as possible.
Mr. Schneider?
Chelsea, where were you and what were you doing?
I was just relaxing at a hotel.
This is no time to be relaxing. Mr. Schneider explained to me what was happening, not to discover that you were filing for bankruptcy. To add, because of the $5 million parking fee. You told me that it must have been a mistake and that I didn't have to worry about anything.
I'll explain to you about that later, okay? Anyway, Mr. Schneider, about what we talked about earlier. What's going on? You said that my bankruptcy was denied.
You've been concealing your asset, haven't you?
Huh? No, I didn't do anything like that.
There's no point in lying. We already discovered the facts.
But I'm not lying about anything.
Are you sure about that?
That's right. Besides, who the heck are you? Why are you inside my house?
I'm the trustee who's investigating your assets.
Trustee?
I told you that there will be an expert who looks into your assets when you file for bankruptcy. She's the expert I was talking about. I told you not to hide any assets because they'll find out no matter what you do.
I'm not hiding anything. This must be a misunderstanding. Besides, why is she in my house?
There were some inconsistencies in the documents and materials you submitted regarding your assets as part of your bankruptcy filing. I called to ask you about these issues, but your explanation was clearly questionable, which is why I decided to come in person.
Did she call you? Why didn't you tell me about this?
I didn't think it was a big deal.
Concealing assets constitutes grounds for denial of discharge at the court's discretion in a bankruptcy case, so it's a huge deal.
I said I wasn't concealing my assets.
Let me ask you then, the car that you own, upon filing for bankruptcy, you switched it under your husband, Sean's name, haven't you?
I didn't. Besides, it was never registered under my name to begin with.
Based on the vehicle tax certificate and the registration document, it has been confirmed that the car was originally registered in your name. Of course, we've also verified the fact that the ownership was later transferred.
That was because I decided to register it under my husband's name because I felt like it was wasteful to lose that car. I did it out of a goodwill and I had no malicious intentions.
Well, that's the very last thing you should do when you're filing for bankruptcy.
I didn't know, so I'm not guilty of anything. I can't believe my bankruptcy is still being denied for such a small mistake.
It's not a small mistake, is it?
Huh?
Based on my research, you also canceled your life insurance policy and received the surrender value, correct?
How do you even know that?
We're also monitoring the contents of the mail delivered to the bankruptcy petitioner.
Oh my goodness, I had no idea.
This is why I told you not to be dishonest about anything.
But...
To add, upon directly inquiring with the financial institution, we found unusual withdrawals from your account after the bankruptcy filing. After cross-checking this with mail received from a securities firm, it was also confirmed that you purchased securities under your husband's name.
So to conceal your assets, you've been purchasing securities under your husband's name?
Whoa! You've been committing quite a few wrongdoings. You betrayed the court when they were supposed to be on your side just to try to take advantage of them. You're a true villain.
I thought you guys would never find out about it.
I told you that they'll find out for sure. Why did you end up doing this? You were about to be released from your debt.
I mean, I thought I'd be getting all the benefits as long as no one found out about it.
We trustees exist to ensure that those who try to profit through dishonest means do not get away with it. Our job is to never overlook anything, even if they run to the ends of the earth or try to escape before the Lord of the Underworld himself. We will never let even a speck slip by. We will relentlessly pursue and corner them until we uncover everything completely.
You're so persistent.
Do you finally realize it now? There's no way you could deceive the trustees!
Therefore, the discretionary discharge granted in your recent bankruptcy filing is hereby officially revoked. Due to the malicious concealment of assets, you will be prosecuted for fraudulent dissipation under the Bankruptcy Act.
What? Are you saying that this is a crime? You tried to make a false claim to wrongly benefit from it. What did you think?
This world is designed in a way you can't get away with wrongdoings.
Why? Mr. Schneider told me that all my assets will be taken away from me, so I was just trying to play it a little smart.
Why'd you have to end up trying to play it smart? I made sure to tell you not to do anything strange.
I thought there was a loophole in this. I mean, isn't that what laws are all about?
There is no such thing as a loophole when it comes to bankruptcy. The only thing you should be doing is to be honest about your assets.
In that case, I'll report my assets correctly this time, so can we just start over again?
That's not going to happen.
I just forgot to report it. You know, tax returns can be corrected later on, too, right?
The court is in charge of bankruptcy, not the IRS.
In that case, am I not going to be able to file for bankruptcy?
That's right. You'll be receiving a notice of revocation of your bankruptcy, and with that, your bankruptcy has been officially denied.
You're also going to be charged for fraudulent dissipation, so you don't have a bright future ahead of you. Is that at least a civil lawsuit?
It's a criminal lawsuit.
Criminal? Is concealing assets such a big deal?
Yes, it is, and that was why I made sure I told you. Why didn't you just trust me and do as I said? If only you had never thought about these wrongdoings and you were being honest, you should have been able to file for bankruptcy.
You can't be telling me that right now because I can't do anything about it anymore. For fraudulent dissipation, you could be sentenced to up to 10 years of imprisonment or a penalty of up to $100,000.
Correct. You tried to deceive the country when the country was about to save the debtor, so it's a severely guilty crime.
And in that case...
the debt that the debtor has will remain the same.
Remain the same? Does that mean I'll still be in debt? Hold on. If I'd concealed it, I'd get my debts waived after getting my bankruptcy filed, and I thought I'll get a little more than that. I just ended up coming up with the idea. It wasn't like I was planning on deceiving anyone to begin with.
I'm not here to listen to your excuses.
Oh my. So, my $5,326,000 debt for the parking fee is...
You're gonna repay me every last penny of it!
Eek.
What did you say earlier? Did you say that the law will protect you?
Oh,
You also said something about how I'm outdated, right?
Well, I don't know if I...
Yes, you did. You even said that I should know myself and that I'm a greedy butt, too.
I'm truly sorry about that. About the $5 million, I'll talk to Mr. Schneider about how to go about it, so will you please give me some time?
I don't think there's a point in doing that.
Well, that's not true, or is it, Mr. Schneider?
No, he's completely right. I'm never going to be representing you again. I tried my best to save you, but this is it.
You're a lawyer, and you're supposed to take your client's side.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please forget that.
You even deceived me, too! You're not entitled to be acting so defiant! You should hire a different lawyer if you need one!
Oh, Mr. Schneider, in that case, Sean?
Yes?
You would be willing to save me in this situation, right? I'm just a housewife and I can't possibly pay back $5 million.
I understand that, but I'm not willing to help you.
Why not?
What did you think? You wrongfully used my name just to conceal your assets for bankruptcy! You've been shamelessly lying to me, and you've crossed the line this time! I can't possibly continue living with a woman like you for the rest of my life!
Wait, does that mean?
That's right! I want a divorce!
In that case, I'll leave. Hold on right there. Why are you trying to walk out naturally? I know you're trying to flee. Yikes. If I may guess, are you perhaps planning to go into hiding and wait out the statute of limitations, even if a payment demand is issued?
Ah, so you're still trying to commit even more wrongdoings!
That's not true. I'm planning to get a job and repay my debt.
If you're telling the truth, I can hook you up with a job.
What?
You said you're willing to work a job to pay me back, right?
Well, that's pretty much what I said, but...
You're my special customer who's going to be paying me back $5 million. I'm gonna make sure you can pay me $1,000 every month for the next 14 years, so don't worry about anything.
Oh, I don't think I'm fit to work a job that requires hard work.
You better not give me even more trouble.
I'm sorry.
Also, because of the reason why we're breaking up, I'll be claiming compensation from you.
Are you going to make me pay even more after I have a $5 million debt? Hey, Melanie, I need you to talk to these guys so they change their minds about this. Oh, come on, Chelsea. You said you're the luckiest woman on this planet, so I don't think you need my help. I'll take back what I said previously. Even if you take your words back, I'm not going to do anything for you. We all end up getting carried away from time to time, right? I was just being carried away that moment. Melanie, you wouldn't do this to someone in need of help, right? The person who's in front of me is in need of help only after all the wrongdoings that she's committed, and I'm only willing to help those in need of help if they're innocent. In that case, I'll have a better spirit and become a better person moving forward. Well, that's wonderful of you. However, Chelsea, you need to understand that you did this to yourself. You need to pay for what you've done. Why?
You're on your own moving forward. I'll call you over to my office every month, so I look forward to our business relationship in the upcoming 14 years.
Why is this happening to me? And so, Chelsea began a 14-year journey devoted entirely to repaying a staggering debt of $5,256,000. She apparently tried turning to her parents for help, but once they learned the full story, they were absolutely furious. Unable to return to her family home, she took a live-in job that Aiden introduced her to. However, it seems Aiden still held a grudge after everything she put him through. The job he arranged? A paid parking lot attendant. Now Chelsea spends her days in a small booth, forced to stare out at a place filled with nothing but unpleasant memories. Well, some might say she had it coming. As for me, once the nuisance parking was gone, so were my worries. Now I feel completely refreshed and at peace. My parking lot is super clean now.
Ma'am, I've been looking for you.
Oh, what's the matter?
There's a grandchild of a renowned detective who's about to stay at our hotel.
What? One problem solved and one problem arises. Trouble Busters!